Wow. Huh. I didn't know those two quests were right next to one another. I forgot that that was the one for the Brotherhood of Steel. Yeah, I know. Normally I wouldn't be, but I ain't exactly got anything to do right now. So, I'm pretty much done with everything I gotta do already, and the way I see it, ain't no harm in starting this early. Gotta find a key then. Oh. Take that microscope and all those.
Boring.
There we go. Okay. Oh, what's that? A human jaw. Okay, that terminal's advanced. Can't unlock it. Is there... Okay. Nope. There we go.
Got it.
Hey, man. Yeah. Okay. Plate. Bowling ball. No idea what that's useful for. Just because I'm curious. There it is. Plastic. Ooh, excuse me. Wow. Don't think I've ever even heard of something like that. Jeez.
No more games. Time.
Legendary. Let's see what he has. Cryogenic synth chest piece. 10% chance to freeze melee attackers once every 20 seconds. So basically, junk. Because I have absolutely no use for that. Yeah, I didn't get the pie. Figures. Let's see. I need to find a key or something to get into that room there. But I have no idea where that key could be. That'll be good for making some refreshing beverages. Plenty of bones in this place, so that's good. Take that, and that. What's that? Oh, nothing. Okay. Shut that off. Nothing there. Okay, let's see. Don't want to use that. Alright, no problem, man. Let's see. Neat. Alright, let's see. Need a key for that, but I have no idea where the key could be. There's a camera there. You know what? I got an idea to kind of help us out here. Take one of these. Then we should be able to tell where any of the enemies are. Oh, yep. There's a couple up above us. Take that gas canister. What was what? Oh, they let me see the enemies? They're called Berrymentats. They give you +5 intelligence and highlight living targets.
Can't break the code.
sure to take all those microscopes. There were some valuable components. Whoops. There we go. Put it like this. Oh, very close. Haha.
Yes.
There we go. Oh, yeah, give me 1 sec, bro. Here are the perks I got. So, these are just like all of the, like what are all my special attributes up to. So far what I've got Gunslinger up to 4, which basically increases the damage that non-automatic pistols do by a certain amount. 20, 40, 60, and 80%. And then then the last rank will make it do double damage. It's the same with the Rifleman perk. So, but not only does it bump up the damage with the Rifleman perk, it also makes it where it ignores a certain percentage of their armor. This is pretty obvious. The sneak skill. This lets you sneak more easily. And this fourth one here makes it where running no longer adversely affects stealth. So now I don't have to worry about like running around and trying to, like control how fast my character is walking in sneak mode. Then obviously I have Gun Nut rank 4 and Armor rank 4, which gives me access to high rank gun and armor mods. This allows me to do 2 things. First off, I can instantly kill a sleeping person, and my silenced weapons do an additional 15, 30, and then 50% sneak attack damage. So far I've got 2 points into Action Girl, which makes my action points regenerate 50% faster. I've got the rank 3 in the Science perk. And then this one, I've got it to where my range sneak attacks do 3.5 times the normal damage, and melee attacks do 10 times the normal damage for sneak. Then I've got 2 points into this Concentrated Fire, where in VATS, the first one is kind of a bit more important because it makes it where every attack on the same body part gives you plus 15% accuracy. And then on this one, it gives it where every plus 10% accuracy. And then this one is for plus 15% damage on with every attack on the same body part. This one, I don't really care about the first two. Let's say, some good sneaky perks. Well, first off, if you want to like be able to sneak effectively, you probably want to have your agility maxed out, because agility is one of the special attributes that lets you sneak more easily. So then on top of that, you'll want to get this for sure, because this makes you harder to detect while sneaking, and also makes it where you no longer enable some stuff. Like this just makes you 20% harder to detect while sneaking. This one makes you 30% harder to detect and makes it where you no longer trigger floor-based traps. This level makes it where you're 40% harder to detect and you no longer trigger enemy mines. And this one makes it where you're 50% harder to detect and running no longer adversely affects stealth. This one, when you get the final one, engaging stealth causes distant enemies to lose you. This makes it wherever you hear your weapons, when it's maxed out, do an additional 50% sneak attack damage, and that stacks with the 3.5 times normal damage for the ninja perk. Alright, see you later, Jack. So, but this basically makes it where, this combined with the Mr. Sandman perk makes it where my silenced weapons do 4 times the sneak attack damage. Now, if I just use, yeah. The thing is, though, I've never been successful with pickpocketing. Even with this skill, it's like, no, I can't do that. I'm never successful with it. So, but another perk I got is this one, which the first 2 levels the first level is pretty nice. The second level I don't really care about, because it just makes it where But second level just makes it where I have a chance of knocking my target down. So, and then, but the third level is really where it's at, because non-automatic scoped rifles, aka my sniper, gain 25% accuracy to headshots and VATS. That's how come I'm getting like 95% accuracy on headshots versus what I would get with other weapons. So, the only reason I've got to point into the locksmith perk is because I needed access to a quest item really badly, and I didn't have access to it. Then obviously I got armor rank 4, which I showed earlier. So those are all the perks that I have so far. I'm gonna say, once I get that to a high enough level, I'll definitely be getting this, because each attack on the same body part gains 20% accuracy and does 20% more damage, making it where basically I can just pile in a whole load of shots into one area and not only increase the accuracy of it, but also the damage. So this I can't get till rank 41, but this I can actually get once I get another perk point. Oh yeah, that's exactly why I got the shadowed mod on my armor, because if you look, hold on. This has the shadowed metal. This has the shadowed combat armor. This just has ballistic weave mark 4. This has shadowed leather, and it's muffled too, which also improves my sneak. I'm gonna say, now unfortunately I can't put the shadowed mod on this because it's a raider piece, but I like the fact that it gives me 10% reduction to action point costs and VATS, so that's why I have that. And then this, it's also got the shadowed leather mod, so every piece of my armor has the shadowed leather mod on it. So go ahead and take a look around, see what else here. What is that? Cap stash, nice. Okay, take a certain pieces like this. Like if you'll notice, ballistic weave mark 4 down on the bottom, what that does is takes ordinary pieces of clothing like this and adds a layer of armor to them, essentially. The higher the ballistic weave mod, the more damage resistance you get. Like in this case, I have mark 4 on this, so this gives me 90 ballistic damage resistance and 95 energy damage resistance, on top of the +2 agility it gives me. And I have the same with this, 90 of both types of damage resistance, plus the 1 charisma that it gives me. So now unfortunately you can't apply it to like armor pieces, so if you're thinking that you can get some extra protection by adding it to armor pieces, think again. You can only add it to certain kinds of hats and certain pieces of regular clothing too. So that's just the way it works. But okay, nothing there. Take those. Here it is. Oh, hold on. I think I can show it to you here. Good thing is I can access what mods I have enabled through here. I just can't enable and disable mods through this menu. I have to go back to the main menu for that. But I can show what mods I have enabled. This will just show like all the mods I have downloaded in general, but some of them will be enabled and other ones won't. So I'll need to find it here, but I should be able to. It just takes a little while to boot up the menu, so. But yeah, basically this mod gives me unlocks the ballistic weave mod right away. Oh, for fuck's sake, come on, you piece of garbage. I hate it when it does that to me. It says I need to log in even though I already have my account synced with this. And then it says, oh no, you can't log in, you have to create an account. It's like, the fuck I do? I have an account on here. Because of some kind of like server error. But gotta wait for this to load, unfortunately. From the looks of it, it might not load the... Oh, there it goes. Okay, so these are all mods that I have installed, but the only ones I have enabled are the ones with check marks next to them. So, let's see, where is it? I believe... No, not there, not there. I think it's up here. Actually, I think I passed it. Here it is. It's simply just called Unlock Ballistic Weave. This mod enables a cheat that removes the requirement to complete specific railroad quests before gaining access to ballistic weave modifications for armor and clothing. Note, this mod does not change the material cost or cost of weave or perk requirements, nor the range of the clothing and armor that weave can be applied to. However, this mod is compatible with my UCO Unified Clothing Overhaul series, which significantly expands the range of clothing and armor that you can apply weave to. Well, you can see right here, it says by Andrew CX. That's who made it right there, at the top, underneath the version 4 or text. That's who actually made this. So, I'd as well show you some of the other ones I got. This one is basically just a mod that makes it where Preston tolerates previous Nuka World ties. Normally, if you go do Nuka World before you interact with Preston Garvey, which you can actually do that if you go straight there, then Preston will, make it where he won't give you any quests or do anything until you go kill those raiders. And if you don't do that, then basically you're locked out of the Minuteman quest line. So, but what this does is make it where all you have to do is tell him that you will accept the mission, and once you do, basically it just makes it where after that you can immediately go, you can immediately just start with a Minuteman quest line, even if you're still associated with the Nuka World Raiders. So, and this one, I got a few XP booster ones installed because, in my opinion, it's the amount of XP you earn is just a little too low. So I've got these enabled to, for doing all these. So I've got those enabled to make it a bit easier to rank up, but it doesn't like insanely overhaul it, because as you can see, it still takes me a little while. This just makes it where all of the star cores for Nuka World are in one area in Nuka World, because in order to gain access to the X01, to the Quantum X01 power armor that's in the Galactic Zone in Nuka World, you need to gather all 30-something of the star cores. But the problem is, not all of them are right there in the zone, and some of them are scattered between different zones, and it's a pain in the ass to find them all. You only need to find a certain number to complete the quest and shut the robots down, but you do need to find all of them if you want access to the power armor that's in the display case. So this is basically just there to make it where I can immediately install all the cores, shut everything down to complete the quest, and then take the quantum power armor that's in there. This just basically increases the strength cap on power armor, making it where, power armor gives you better carry weight and essentially and better melee damage, which is pretty accurate. Because, I mean, in a power armor suit like that, you'd be able to carry a lot more, and on top of that, you'd also be able to swing much harder with melee weapons. This changes it where the Vertibird miniguns for the Brotherhood of Steel, it basically changes the ammo on them to explosive, because the problem is trying to use the minigun on a lot of targets, you have to be accurate with it, and it's weak because you have to hit your targets and you have to keep the continuous fire on them. But the problem is with the fact that the Vertibird is constantly moving, it's extremely difficult to get a hit on the target. So that just basically changes it to where the Vertibird minigun has explosive ammo, so it's a lot easier to hit your targets with it. Now a lot of this, some of this just makes it where stuff is recategorized from miscellaneous to junk and stuff. This gives me more scrap from junk, so I don't have to collect quite as much stuff, but it doesn't give me a hell of a lot. This makes it where BOS holotags and synth components are not junk, because they're technically classed as junk normally. So this reclasses them as miscellaneous so you don't accidentally dump them off. And then this one makes it where junk doesn't weigh anything, and it renames specific items like pre-war money and cigar boxes, cigarette cartons, and packs of cigarettes, so that they'll appear at the top of your junk list, and you can easily pull them out if you dump them off by accident, and then you can sell them. This makes it where basically, this basically changes it where NPCs cannot spam grenades and Molotovs and stuff, because basically what they do is constantly spam them while you're in cover, trying to flush you out, and you'd be constantly getting set on fire and everything. Not to mention they'd constantly be hucking grenades at you, trying to flush you out of your cover. So it makes it where you couldn't stay in a place for too long before taking too many grenades and eventually getting killed by one. This makes it where they only have one or two of them, and then when they throw them, it uses them up and removes them from their inventories, so that they can't use any more. And this one makes it where a lot of vendors have more caps, because usually the vendors can only have a maximum of I think 600 to 700 caps. This makes it where they have 5,000 caps and can take all my stuff, and then I don't have to try and divide it amongst the vendors, wait till their inventory restocks, and do all that. So that's why I've been saving stuff up and selling it to them, so that I can get a decent amount of caps. Then this one just changes it to where Kellogg's outfit is actually very useful, and I think so. Let me see. But this basically just makes it where Kellogg's outfit, when you kill him in the story mode, is a lot more useful. So using his outfit is actually a lot better. Because Kellogg, you have to track him down and kill him and everything, and you'd think his outfit would be more worth it, but it basically just has looks. It's outclassed by basically every other armor in the game. So this changes that and makes it where it's actually worth wearing. This fixes the graphical e-shirts that are from the Creation Club edition that I have, and makes it where leg armor can be worn with them. And this just basically changes my spouse's wedding ring at the beginning, where you interact with them and then you get their wedding ring. This changes what all that thing does. It makes it where basically it bumps up all of your special stats by 1, so the ring is actually useful and worth keeping, and you don't just want to sell it off. This just makes it where feral ghouls can't open doors, because Like, why can pharaohs open doors in the first place? That doesn't make sense. So, but that's basically all of the mods that I have installed. So, not very many, considering like how many I have in my thing. So that's the reason that I have some of those installed, is to just kind of improve the experience I have on here, while not making it where I'm completely overpowered. Just a few things to make the game a little more interesting and give it a bit of a buff. So, okay, I think it's time to head back out here. Now that I think, yep, boom, we can come in here. Take that.
Sweet.
I missed. Boom, there you go. That's that guy down. There we go. Django's the moon monkey. He's good for some fiberglass. Strengthened shadowed metal left arm, huh? And a syringer rifle. Recoil compensated maximized laser rifle. Alrighty. Ooh, excuse me. Here we go.
Excuse me.
You're gonna help me now, right?
Don't worry. I'm here to rescue you.
Oh my god, thank you. Let's go.
head back to Sanctuary and complete that quest. Yes, I do. Now piss off. There we go. Alrighty. Okay, there's that. Now, where's the gal I gotta turn this machine into? She's right there.
Greeting, buddy. This failure is new to me. Would you like a beer?
I'll take a beer.
Cold and refreshing.
His inventory hasn't restocked, that's okay.
I don't know how to thank you for that rescue you pulled off.
Just remember that this is all thanks to the Minutemen.
We know. That's why we support the Minutemen. You can always count on us to help out down the road.
There we go. Damn. That put me right on the verge of ranking up. I know what I can do. I've done this several times when I just need to get like that little bit of XP. What I do, take this and place it on a bunch of posts until to get XP until I rank up. And then I just scrap all the posts afterwards. Because wood is like one of the most common materials around Sanctuary, and I'm pretty sure that I can always find more of it, so therefore just place a whole bunch of posts, and then once I rank up, scrap up all the ones I placed. That way I get some of the wood back. I could get that, but I think this would probably be a lot better. There we go. Now let's see how quickly my action points regenerate after I drain them. Might take a little while to drain them. Yeah, I know. I saw that. The frickin' thing flew out of her hand, man. I think what happened was I shot her in the arm and crippled her. And as there is... Because if you cripple a limb, oftentimes if you cripple a limb that they're holding the gun with, they'll have to drop it and resort to their fists. So... Okay, I don't think there's anything else. I think I got all the people. Oh, nope. Missed the guy. There we go. Now I got everybody. I'm not taking all the armor and stuff anymore because I did take it before because I needed to be able to sell shit to offset the price of some of the items I was buying. Now though, I don't tend to buy very much, so I don't really need it. What?
Are you gonna do it or not?
Don't come any closer, friend. This doesn't concern you.
Please, help! They're going to kill me!
Shut up!
Look, I'm sure we can work this out. No one has to die.
Fat chance. This synth has been watching us for weeks. Knows everything about us. We let this thing go. How long before it comes back with its Institute buddies to put us down? Why the hell would we risk that?
If he was with the Institute, don't you think killing him would just make them madder? Let him go. It's safer that way.
Jesus. You're right. Fine. But if I ever see you again, I'm putting one right between your eyes.
Oh my God. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Just get the hell out of here.
There we go. Now time to head back over here and complete the Brotherhood quest. There we go. Our armor station right there. Shut that. There's something here. Let's see. Alright, so. Oh, that's why. Get out of here. Let's see. Oh, no you don't.
What the fuck was that?
This is a good gun to use for this. This thing chews through people with armor. Good boy. There we go. That guy's down. Okay. I forgot to do this, and I should have, but we're okay. There. Take that off. There's that one down. Alrighty.
Gotta reload sometime, asshole!
Gotcha.
Last mistake.
Yeah? There, asswipe. Alright, time to see what this guy had on him. A duelist metal left leg, 10% chance to disarm melee attacker on hit. Figures it's a piece of shit. That would be great for a melee build, but it's awful for the build I have. That beeping sound's been going off the entire time. So there's the Assaultron Devil that I had to deal with earlier. This thing, I have to admit, this thing came in clutch. Overseer's Guardian. Definitely a worthwhile weapon to have. This thing is pretty much the only reason I made it out of that alive. That, and I have some nuke colas, which restore 200 health, compared to Stimpaks, which only restore 30% of my health. What mode is it? Oh, what mode is my game on? Hold on. I'll show you here. That's what it is. Like, is it? No, I think it's actually this way. Yep, here we go. Yeah, the fact that I'm on very hard and managed to survive that shit. Battlefield holotape. Alrighty. This one.
Ambushed on the road. We're outnumbered 5 to 1. We'll have to scuttle the armor. We can't let them have it.
Fire him!
Damn it! Aston set the self-destruct. Ferris, fall back. We'll head for the old military base, then try to make it to our holdout. The code will be our call sign. All right, move, move, move!
Damn. Nope. Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so next stop is the National Guard Training Yard, which this is actually a place we've already been. But the only thing we did here was take out the 2 front turrets. I hear something. In danger. Ah! There you are, you bastard. I knew something was going on. There, you son of a bitch. Try to sneak up on me. I heard something. You gotta keep your freaking eyes and ears on high alert all the time. Otherwise, something like that'll backdoor you. Time to take out my sniper rifle. Take that thing out. Piss. There's another turret. I want to take all these turrets down beforehand, because if I go into the building and then try and follow the distress signal, they'll track me when I go through certain sections. So, because there's 2 things we can do here. First off, we can do the mission to find the distress beacon. And then second, we can also get another copy of the whatchamacallit. I'm trying to remember what that was. It was in here. Not that one. U.S. Covert Operations Manual. That's what it was. We can get another copy of that while we're in here. And I know exactly where it is. So when we come in, there's that guy there. There's that guy there. Get him. Take them both down. Having a silent shotgun helps. Military grade duct tape. That's good. Now, if you want to just complete the quest, this is where she is. This is the person you need to find. So take her holotape and her holotags, and you can take whatever else is on her, like the BOS combat armor chest piece and the BOS uniform. I believe that the BOS stuff gives like a special bonus. Yeah, it gives better radiation damage resistance. That's what that does. Then the BOS uniforms are Under Armour, essentially. So, but now we gotta listen to her holotape. So, I think it's Knight Aslan's holotape.
Knight Terra Aslan, Brotherhood of Steel, Recon Team 429 Alpha, serial number 3431. It's been 3 hours since I set my distress bolster. There's been no word from the Paladin or Ferris. Their objective was a satellite array on the coast. They may be out of range. My orders were to hold this position at all costs. The entire site has been overrun. The door won't last much longer. Paladin Brandis, sir. It's been an honor, sir.
Now, if you want to just do that and get out, you don't care about the covert operations, the U.S. Covert Operations Manual, you can literally just go in there, grab her stuff, and then get out. But if you want to go get the U.S. Covert Operations Manual, do what I do. First off, you need to come up the stairs. If you don't have the expert hacker skill, you can't get that open. But there's a way to bypass that. I know where the password is. What you got to do, come up here and tiptoe your way around, make sure you don't fall, and come in here and look at the desk. The National Guard officer's password will be right there in the desk. You can pick that up, and that will give you access to that terminal. So then we just drop back down, come over here and interact with the terminal, and interact with security door control to open the door. Back out. Now we go through here, and this will technically take us back outside, but we won't be completely outside. So you'll see what I mean here in a minute. So now we're out in this little area here. You can see outside and everything, but there's actually no way out of this little hallway. Ooh. We got a legendary on the scene. Pack of cigarettes. Exterminator's combat armor right leg. Reduces damage from mirelurks and bugs by 15%. All of these legendaries I've been getting so far have been absolute garbage. Like, literally. I mean, yeah, it's a combat armor right arm, or right leg, but the problem is, it's a shitty legendary, and I've already got a decent, like, combat armor. Armor 1. More military grade duct tape. was. Ooh. Overdrive. Wait, I think overdrive's a drug, isn't it? Hold on. Yeah, it is. Plus 25% damage and plus 25% critical hit chance. That's a pretty good find. Excuse me. Had to pause to sneeze. There we go. Having a suppressor on this thing makes it that much better. There we go. 100 free will money. Well, that's that. Okay. That was the footlocker there. Cue ball. You may want to be sure to go around and look in all of these footlockers, whether they're open or not, because this one right here always contains 2 jet. So be sure to grab that one. And there's a couple with some other random loot, but it's usually always good. Yeah, 50 caliber ammo right there. And a dirty black suit. Oh, another legendary. Yes. What do you got? A 2-shot radium rifle. Shoots an additional projectile. That actually doesn't seem that bad, and it takes 45 caliber ammo too. Yeah. I mod this up, I might be able to turn this into a kick-ass weapon. Especially against humans. That actually isn't too bad. Because that's the thing, it's a 2-shot rifle. Which means it fires 2 projectiles. Kind of projectiles, just like the, whatchamacallit, the Overseer's Guardian. It has the same legendary effect. So that's pretty neat. Now, if you want the Covert Operations Manual,
Excellent.
it's right here on the table. There we go. But, yeah, there's always that fucker that spawns when you go after it. And then there's always another one in here as well. Man, this shotgun's proven to be handy. Having a silenced shotgun with sneak attack damage, an insane amount of sneak attack damage, is like, that's a winning combination right there. As you can see, it's one-shotting basically almost every one of these guys I shoot. There's with the exception of guys that have a lot bigger health pools. So, and I didn't really use my shotguns too much before. Now I'm using this one a bit more frequently because it actually has the ability to do sneak attack damage. White Vault 11 t-shirt. Wait till he comes out. And voila. Nuclear material, can always use more of that. Take all that stuff. And voila. Ugh, excuse me. Ugh, damn it, I got the hiccups now. That's just what I need. Ugh, damn hiccups. Okay. Hey, no other footlockers from what I can see. And this is the other side of those filing cabinets that we were on earlier. You're not dead. Now you are. You were playing possum. Too bad I'm not fooled by that. Unlike some people. That's a way you can always tell if they're alive or not. If you can lock onto them in vats, they ain't dead. Okay. Now we go back outside. Now, to get out, we just use this terminal and open the door. Voila. Now, if you want, this is entirely up to you. Where's... Ah. Hello. Bye-bye. You done. Now, this is entirely optional if you come up here, but be prepared because once you open this and hack this open, that guy's going to come out. And there's a sentry bot up there to where I just pointed. So get out your robot buster and be ready.
Lock's really strong.
The only unfortunate part is that this is a master locked door. I've gotten in here before though with the master lockpicking skill, and essentially what's in here is a bunch of traps, but you get past all the traps, you get into the power armor station, there's a partial suit of X01 power armor in here. Now, I say partial because it comes with random pieces of X01 power armor on it, but it's never a full suit. I've never gotten a full suit of X01 power armor out of there, unfortunately. But if you need if you've been finding pieces and you need some X01 pieces, they're always in there. Now, unfortunately, I don't believe there's a password to get in there. If there is, I do not know about it. So I have no idea about how to get in there. Take what's in here. So, but yeah, basically what'll happen is once you hack that open, this guy would come to life, and I don't think you can. Yeah, you can't hit him through there. That's not surprising. The game probably wants to make sure that, the developers probably wanted to make sure that if and when you did that you couldn't just kill him ahead of time so that he wouldn't come after you, and instead you'd have to deal with him head on. So, okay, let's see here. Next up is the Revere satellite array. We've already cleared this area out earlier because we had to deal with a bunch of the super mutants that were here. So it should still be cleared out. There shouldn't be any enemies here. So now from here, if you cleared it out like I have, then you don't got to worry about any of the super mutants. But, you only got T45? Seriously? Every time I've gone in there, it's been it's been a set of X01. It might depend on the difficulty level then. I guess it might depend on what difficulty level you're on as to what you get. That, or maybe it's not a guaranteed spawn, but I mean, I can't really say for sure because every time I've gone in there, it's been X01. I've never gotten a different set. So, oh, okay, that's right. This is the way. We're looking for that. The little shack hanging off the side of one of the satellites. Ow. Okay, I had to move something real quick. There we go. Now, come up here, And the dude we're looking for is right here. Scribe Ferris. Take his holotape, his tags. You can take his field scribe armor too. Distress pulsar, take all this. That might be it too. I don't think I've ever come here when I was below level 30. So, that could be the case. Okay. So, listen to Scribe Ferris's holotape. And while that's playing, I will arrange my inventory.
This is Ferris. It's been 2 hours since the paladin left. My leg. I can't staunch the bleeding. The bullet must have hit an artery. Brandis, if you get this, I hope you made it back to Aslan in time. There was nothing you could do for me. Get to the bunker up north. You'll survive. That's all that matters.
There we go. I have to dump some stuff off because I'm a little too heavy. So now, where the game wants us to head is way up north on the map to Recon Bunker Theta. Now, the closest place we have to that is Ten Pines Bluff. That's the closest location to that we've discovered. So, we'll head there, and then we'll head down to Recon Bunker Theta. Now, in order to get the access code to it, because you can discover it before you actually do everything for this mission. But in order to get the access code, you have to do the mission in its entirety. Find all of the people, grab all of their holotapes, and listen to them all, in order to, gain the access code. Because otherwise, you won't be able to access the bunker. And the reason I say that is because you can't even hack the terminal outside to gain access to it. It requires the passcode. There's no hacking it. So if you try and interact with it, it will say requires passcode. So I think the reason the developers did that is so that you would be forced to do the mission in its entirety and you couldn't just shortcut straight to the end. Which is understandable. Because, I mean, this mission pretty much takes you across a good portion of the map, and then it takes you way up north in order to find this place. So take that health flower. Oh, great. More Rust Devils. Just what I needed. It's called what, huh? You didn't finish, buddy. Boom, there we go. Got that guy down. Automatic combat rifle, huh? Loot him for all of his shit. go. Oh, that's a big fucker right there. There we go. Sneak attack damage for the win, baby. Just take everything he's got on him. Couple of mutated ferns. And here it is. Recon Bunker Theta. So basically, if you tried to come up here and shortcut straight to the end of this quest, this terminal here would say requires access code or requires password. So basically, you can't unlock this unless you have the access code. So for those of you, game doesn't let you. Nope. Hey, I don't need this. Nope. Put that away. And my charisma's high enough, I shouldn't have to worry about this.
Paladin Brandis?
Freeze. One more step and I'll blow your damn head off. Who are you? Who sent you? How did you get in here?
Back off, old man.
I know. No. What are you doing here?
I followed the distress beacons left by your team. Their holotapes led me here.
The others? What happened to them?
They're dead.
I thought so. I tried to go back for them, you know, but there was nothing I could do. Not alone. You've been through a lot to find me. I should give you something. I've collected a lot over the years. Technology, odds and ends. If you see anything you want, take it.
The Brotherhood needs you, Paladin. It's time you reported in.
I can't. It's been too long. I wouldn't be of any use.
No one knows the Commonwealth better than you. We need your help.
I've been here too long. I'm not myself. Would they still take me?
The Brotherhood will honor the memory of your team. Shouldn't you be the one to tell their story?
Unless I go back, their sacrifices, everything we went through, it'll be forgotten. I can't let that happen. I'll do it. For them. All right, I'll get my things together. Thank you. Thank you for everything.
And there you go. So you can win a bunch of speech checks to get some XP and also convince him to rejoin the Brotherhood. So, now, the cool thing is, when you've done all that, you can loot and pillage and plunder the place. Take basically anything you want and not have to worry about it being considered stealing. So I plan on taking everything that isn't nailed down. A stealth boy, the radio, duct tape, some light bulbs. Anything else? Let's see. What did I just... Did I just kick something around? Oh. Let's play this.
Brotherhood of Steel Recon Team 429 Alpha. Final report. Our mission has failed. 6 hours after insertion, my company was ambushed. We lost 5 knights and exhausted our power armor reserves. We scuttled the armor to prevent looting, then retreated under fire, abandoning our supplies. I was separated from the 2 remaining members of my team within a week. Both are missing. Status unknown. I'd hoped to rendezvous with them at our holdout bunker and seek a means of escape from the Commonwealth. But no one has come. No one has come.
Yep. And that's how Paladin Brandis ended up here. guys? Oh, I missed a light bulb. Okay. Take that cooking pot. Take that toaster. Okay. There's always a fusion core there too if you're a power armor build. So. And voila, that is it. Oh, I leveled up. Let's see here. What can we get? Could get the final level of this. Let me see what else we can do though. We could get that, but I'm not sure we want to yet. Could get this, but I don't know. I think we'll probably just get the final level of sneak. There we go. So now, what we do, head back down to the Cambridge police station down here and tell Paladin Dance the news. What the hell is going on? There we go. Wait. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh. Well, I'm a psycho. Well, I'm addicted to psycho, but that just gives me minus 10 damage resistance. I'll take a refreshing beverage once I get back to Sanctuary. Which, if you didn't know, that's what refreshing beverages do. They remove all your rads, give you some health, and cure all addictions.
You're back. Any word on the patrol?
I've completed my investigation into the missing recon team. Paladin Brandis was the only survivor.
I should have known. Old codger could live through anything.
I convinced him to return to the Brotherhood.
Well done. It might be some time before he's fit for duty again, but we can use all the help we can get. Is there anything else we need to discuss?
What should I do with their tags?
I'll take them. If we get through this, the Brotherhood will honor their sacrifice.
Do you want their holotapes?
Yes, I'll take them. If we make it back, I'll see that the tapes are delivered to their next of kin.
How will the Brotherhood remember them?
They faced their mission with courage. They fought with honor against overwhelming odds. They lived and died together as brothers. That is what it means to be a member of the Brotherhood of Steel.
That's all.
All right. I'll prepare a full report based on your investigation. If we make it back, I'll see that the Brotherhood honors their memory. Under the circumstances, there's not much I can offer you for your service. I hope some caps will suffice. This was no easy mission. You've earned my respect, Initiate. Well done.
Okay. At this point...
Excuse me, sir. We're running a little low on meds and stims. We could sure use another supply run.
Not yet, Halen. I don't want to take any chances until our reinforcements arrive.
But sir, I really think that...
I've made up my mind. No more supply runs until further notice. And that's the end of it.
Yeah. At this point, we've basically done all of the main quests that we can do for the Brotherhood of Steel up to this point. So until we progress the main story a little bit further, we can't do anything else with the Brotherhood of Steel aside from some missions for Halen and that douchebag. Alright, it's time to go back to Sanctuary. And dump everything off. Oh yeah, I want to check this out. I want to check out that two-shot radium rifle. Yeah, you can pretty much ask anyone I know. You can ask any of my friends. I am a grinder. Well, to a certain degree. But it's how I have fun in this game, so... Alrighty.
My apologies. I think I've lost them.
Wait, what? Hold on. God damn it. I keep doing shit I'm not trying to do.
Something's out there.